doing? We are trying a different time. I am experimenting in total transparency with you guys. The best time to do my lives on Thursdays. So that is what we're kind of doing. That's why we're messing around with the times just a little bit, friends, is to figure out the best time to do it, right? The best time to go live. So we might be adjusting times here and there just to see how things are going to go. Because you guys know we're normally live at 3. And I said, you know what? We're going to try to do this a little bit different time frame and just see what happens. So we're experimenting. Thank you for your patience as I figure out the time that I'm actually going to land on with going live. But hey everybody, I see you hopping on. Hey friends. As you guys know, I am streaming from 2 of my favorite platforms. I do that every time. I will be very mindful of what I'm saying, so I hope that you can follow along, because on these social media platforms, we have to be cautious of what we're saying. So that is why you hear me speaking weird, saying things like cookies and things like that. It's because we have to be aware of what we're saying when we're live. Today, I am so super duper excited about the design we're going to do. This has been in my mind. You guys ever have something and it's in your mind and you can't wait to make it? And it is these picks that I have that I absolutely love. I absolutely love these picks. And so what we're going to be doing today is something that is holiday, meaning you can put this up for Christmas and it can last you all the way through the entire winter season. And in total transparency, thank you guys. Thank you for showing up, guys. In total transparency, this is my kind of wreath. I like to do something on my doors that can last me the entire winter season. So I put it up, it's done, I'm decorated, and until we're moving into warmer months, I can keep it up. So when I think about this design, that is exactly what we're going to be doing today, is that kind of design that stays up. Thank you so very much for the shares, hearts, loves, all the things. I know I'm not supposed to say that, but I am going to thank you for that. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart and for your time for being here. This is what we're going to do. And I've been excited to use this pick. I love it. Now, you are going to notice when I design, I like to take my picks apart. I'm always transparent with you guys, and I'm going to be honest with you. This is a monster to try to take apart. It is hard. It is in there good. I actually use gloves when I'm taking them apart. I've taken some apart just to save time, but it is hard to take this pick apart. All right, but I did it. I did it. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Thursday. I forgot what day it was for a second. I'm going to go ahead. I want to glue down these ribbon tails. You guys know that's a little pearl for you. I always like to just glue my ribbon tails down. I have left my ribbon tails longer on this one on purpose. The bow is kind of going to tie all of the blues together that we're going to do in this design, because this has several different hues of blue that's going to go into it. And so you're going to notice that I'm going to incorporate that when I'm making this wreath. And so the bow, I wasn't scared to mix up the shades of blue at all. In fact, I welcomed that and wanted to do it, because when we start to put our different greeneries in and we start to get those blueberry picks in and all of the things, it is really going to draw your eye to that blue, which is exactly what I want. And some of you may or may not know, I actually decorate our home with a lot of blue. It is one thing that it's a color that I love. So you're getting inspired. Woohoo! I'm so glad to hear that. I am so glad to hear that. So I'm going to go ahead and glue in my little bottoms of my ribbons here. This will make sure that the ribbon edge stays straight, and that is important to me. Hey Paula, I see you over there on FB. Thank you for being here. Hey Christy, how are you guys doing? Everybody having a good Thursday, and you'll have to give me some feedback, friends. I am experimenting with times. We are early today. I normally go live at 3 p.m. and as you can see, I chose 1:30. And I'm trying to figure out, yeah, Rosie, me too, blues are my color, girl. I'm trying to figure out just a great time in general. I know that, you know, a lot of you guys tune in and perhaps you're on your lunch break or whatever that looks like. And I always appreciate whoever's here, but I'm just trying to get that time down where a lot of you can watch and join. And I thought maybe this time might cut into some people's lunch times or whatever that looks like. So you guys will have to keep giving me feedback on what time, thank you so much, on what time you guys think works better as a time to go live. And of course, I'm never going to be able to please everyone. That's just the way that life goes, you know. I wish everybody could be in everybody's lives and all the things. Hey, sweet Jessie. Hey, Kim. Hey, girl. Did it throw you off? Yeah, I know. I've been in this routine. And I pondered it, guys. I was like, I don't know if I want to change it because, you know, you guys have gotten used to me doing 3 o'clock. But I don't know. We're just going to see how it goes, experiment, and just figure out if that's what we want to do. All right? And it doesn't have, you know what? We can do what we want to do. It does not have to stick at this time. But we're going to see if people, if people like this and how it works out for everybody. So we'll figure it out. And guess what? If we figure out this isn't the time slot either, we can try another one or move back to our original time. So that's what we're trying to do. I'm trying to figure that out. So this is going to be gorgeous. Let me pull this up to you just so you can appreciate the blues in this. Now, as you guys know, if you go live, the ring lights really never show the true colors in a design. But it is pulling the blues in this ribbon. And when we put that blueberry pick in here with this, I'm telling you guys, it is going to be beautiful. So that's what we're doing. Hey, Pam, how are you, girl? So that's what we're doing. We're pulling all of it together. And I'm going to start building out my face and all the things. I have one of my very favorite greeneries that I warned you guys. You will see me work with this greenery as long as we're on holiday designs. You are going to see it till the cows come home. That's a southern term for me, and get used to it. I use it in so many of my designs to build up this space. Thank you, girl. Thank you, Rose. I appreciate that. I love it. It builds a good foundation. It's just one of those greeneries that works in everything. So, you've heard me say it. I'm going to say it again. I use cedar probably, guys, in 95% plus of my designs. I love it. It's just one of these greeneries that I like, combined with pine picks, things like that. I love in Christmas and winter designs. And so that is exactly what I'm doing again. So you will see it over and over. Hey, Sharon, how are you, girl? So you will see me do that as I design. So what's everybody watching? Where are you watching from? I guess you're watching me if you're on here. But where are you watching from? You know, it's one of my favorite things I do every live. So just get used to it. Humor me and put your state in. I always love to know where everybody is tuning in from. It's one of my favorite little, I call it nerdy things. Y'all know I'm a nerd, but it's one of my things I just really love to see. Ohio, Illinois, Oklahoma, woohoo! I just love it. See, I just think it's so cool how I'm in this little town, Utah. Really? I don't know. Did I realize that? East Tennessee, Florida, see? Look, guys, I'm in this little town in North Carolina, and here at Canada, my Canadian friend. But you guys see that, how we're all connected? Hey, Rosie, how are you? I got another Rosie. I got Rosie and Rosie. But I love how this platform spans us out. Oh my goodness, Elm City, North Carolina. I love it. We are practically neighbors, friend. We are practically neighbors. Minnesota, look at this. See, isn't that neat? That's why I do it. I just think that is the neatest thing, is when we all come together and connect. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. When we connect like that. I just love it. And I have so many friends that I have met through platforms that I would otherwise not know if we weren't live together and watching lives together and all of the things. So I personally just love that. It is a gorgeous, thank you so much, Angel. It is absolutely gorgeous here today in North Carolina. Seriously, it is so pretty. And I'm going to tell you, after I get done with my live, I am going to have some outside time with a cup of coffee. If you know me, you know me. That's one of my favorite things to do. And so I'm doing it. Yes, we have. I have hugged some of my friends in person. As you guys know, when I took a trip to Mississippi, still last month, right? Yeah, September, I got to hug so many of my friends that I had met right in here. Yes, Paula's New Hampshire, Arizona. Y'all, we're from everywhere. Look at this. Look at this. But I got to hug friends that I interact with on here, and it just brought so much joy to my heart. And that, I'm going to tell you, if you do have an opportunity to meet your friends that you are watching lives with, crafting with, learning from, all the things, please do that. It is such a wonderful experience. It really, really is. Hey, guys. Hey. Wilson, North Carolina. Are you serious, Kim? I've got a lot of North Carolina friends on here. I'm telling you. I did find out that we do have a lot of folks in North Carolina right here. Right here. I mean, there's a lot of wreath makers in our state. For real, though. For real, though. And now we've got Nick that has moved into Tabor City, which is about almost 3 hours. I'm going to say 2 hours in a few minutes from me, which isn't far at all. But it's like so cool. Oh, my word. Hey. Hey, traveling sister. Sister, how are you? It's good to see you. Thanks for popping in here, girl. I love that. Yeah. Right next door in South Carolina. See? Do you guys see that? Isn't that so neat? And I have had so many people say, oh gosh, we need to do something in North Carolina. So, I don't know, friends. I thought about it. Thought about that a lot. So, who knows what the future will hold. Stay tuned. Who knows? I have learned one of the things I'll tell you is never say never. Never say never. Because, as many of you know, I have a coaching group. I am a coach, and it's the Pearl Circle. And if you would have asked me, probably in total transparency, if you've been talking to me and known me for a while, probably even, I don't know, a year ago, I would have looked at you, all right, maybe a little longer, but I would have raised my eyebrow up and said, no way. Hey, Susan. I would have been like, you are cuckoo machu, right? Hey, Debbie. But now, guess what? Now, guess what? That's right. We did ask you. They did. And some of my friends, they did. They recognized it, and they said, you should teach. You really should. And I appreciate that encouragement and that love more than you will ever know. But they gave me that push, and I kept thinking about it. And you guys know when you have something on your mind, and you're like, I can't shake this. Like, you're thinking about it at night when you're trying to go to sleep, and that's how it was. It would not go away. It would not go away. So anyway, with that being said, now I've learned to never say never, because I used to say, I'll never do that. Are you crazy? I'm not doing that. It was one of the best decisions I've made. I love my pearls. I call everybody in my Pearl Circle my pearls. It's a term of endearment, and they know that. But I love it, and we learn and we grow together, and so it's really awesome. Thank you guys for saying that. I appreciate it. Some of my pearls are in here, so yeah, somebody from neighboring Elm City. See, I've got all kinds of people that are close to me. Anyway, I say all that to say, do not say never, because you might end up eating those words like I have. And also, too, friends, don't limit yourself. You could be missing out on one of the best things ever just because you said, oh, I'll never do that, and you close your mind off to it. Because I'm going to tell you what, the Pearl Circle, I love it. By the way, you are always welcome to join, okay? It is 15 cookies a month. It's the cost of lunch per month. But we love on each other in there. We learn from each other. So if you want information or have questions, let me know. But it really is nice. It really is nice. You love the name. Oh, you know what? I don't know that I knew that, Angel. How precious is that? Angel saying she loves the name because that was her grandmother's name. Well, that's really sweet. I really do love that. That is awesome. But this past week, we were learning about, oh gosh, I gotta be careful with this, but YT, and about how to do stuff on there. And anyway, it's pretty awesome. So yeah, you guys are neighbors. Seriously. Over here on FB, there's a conversation, and I am like shocked. There's North Carolina people so close to me. We got to meet for lunch, y'all. There's no excuse. We should plan something. And I actually met one of those sweet ladies, Amanda, at our local wholesaler, Sam's Pottery. I got to meet her. So super, super sweet lady. We should do lunch or something. I've also ran into Heather with Velvet and Vines in there. So yeah, it's awesome. You can't wait to catch up. I can't wait for you to catch up, girl. But I hope you're having a great time. It looks so beautiful. Thank you for all you shared. It looks absolutely beautiful. You love, yes, you know what? We were talking about that and just how advantageous it is. You guys know, to be in all the places. It really is. And it's FREE to do so. So we should take advantage of it. That's for sure. Thank you, team. I'm so glad, Tammy. Thank you so much. You guys are putting in the work. That's for sure. And that's, you know what I always say is I can tell you the things to do, but you know what? It's up to you to do it. So you guys are doing all the things. So that's awesome. All right, we're building this out. I have been excited about it. Is there a design that you have not done yet? To my wreath making friends in here, which I think a lot of you are, is there a design that you have not done yet that you are itching to do? Tell me. I want to know in the comments if there's a specific theme or something that you have been trying to do. And thanks, Angel, that's sweet. That you have been trying to do or you haven't gotten to yet, but you want to make it. What is it? Oh, Angel says nutcracker. I have to smile because my friend Angel, if you guys remember, I made the nutcracker and it ended up being a swag. Long story with that. But she was the one that kept pushing and holding me accountable to do that. And so now she wants to do a nutcracker. Absolutely. You should do that, girl. Do it, do it, do it. It'll be awesome. I've got a lot. You guys know we talk about it every week, but this is one that I was like, nope, I'm getting this done. There's no looking back. A cardinal and a Santa's. Oh, awesome. I love cardinals and obviously Santa this time of year, and I bet the sides are just beautiful for sure. Oh, my hubby's here. Hey, hubby. My hubby just got done doing food pickups. As many of you know, we have a food pantry. A nonprofit that we've had for, oh gosh, years and years now. Years and years. And so he did our food rescue. And I was able to stay and work and do all the things. So I'm glad to see him in here. Glad to see him in here. Oh, thank you so much. You, Angel, that means a lot. You do a great job. You do a great job. Oh. I had, my niece recently had a very extensive hip surgery, and so I had some flowers sent to her from Jess and I, and they got there today, and they're gorgeous. But I was just looking, she sent us a picture of the arrangement, and I was looking at it, and I just thought, man, you know what? Real flowers are so much different than our artificial flowers. But hats off to the florists and those that work with real flowers. That is awesome. You're listening and prepping for dinner. Jesse, what are we eating for dinner? What are we gonna have? What are you fixing us? I'll be right over. Don't you wish we could do that? But anyway, she's recovering well. But I wanted to just send her something to brighten her day. And it is like this gorgeous, huge orange, like fallish looking, real cheerful arrangement. It's so pretty. It is so pretty. Of course you're having lobster tonight, darling. As you should. As you should. Lime chicken street tacos. Oh my word. That sounds amazing. I do wish I could come over and eat with you. I really do. I'd be right over if I could. That's the only thing. Maybe one day we'll have Wreath Boulevard where I'm like, hey, coming over to your house for dinner, and by the way, I'm going to need to borrow that roll of ribbon. Just bought 3 candlesticks at the thrift store. I'm itching to get my hands into. Yes, hey, candlestick arrangements are fun too. When you make that, please share with me. Please share with me. I would love to see your creation. I think that would be awesome. That would be awesome to see. So I have not done, with pinky in the air, that's right. I have not done a candlestick arrangement in quite some time. I do love doing them. That's an idea, candlestick arrangement. But yeah, I would love to see that. You can find some beautiful candlesticks and stuff like that from thrift stores. So that's a good idea. But yeah, I'd love to see what you do with it. I like when we can all see each other's designs and encourage each other. I've left these blue ribbons right now. I know they're longer, these little guys. I did that on purpose right now. I might do something different with them. So that's why my little tape, it was on the candlestick. It was the first thing. Yes, Angela, I'm telling you, the candlestick arrangements, they are popular. And guys, for you guys that are doing the craft shows and things like that, you really should consider that. That is a lower price point sometimes, depending on what you're putting in it. But it's something different to offer at your craft show. And that's always good. I got to get some information to someone. It just literally clicked when I said that. Timmy, I got to get you something. It just clicked when I said craft show. I will get that. I know you asked me for something yesterday. I'll get that to you. It just went, bloop. I just remembered. So, now that's a pearl right there. That's exactly right. Do you think I'm talking to you, Amber? Amber did a craft show recently, and her setup, holy moly, it was gorgeous. Was that like, and forgive my, if I don't know, but is that like, awesome. I see you, thanks. Is that like was that a stable area or a barn area? What is that normally day to day, the show that you did, Amber? I mean, it was beautiful there. It really was. But I'm just curious, what is it day in and day out when there's not a craft fair or show there? A horse stock. Yeah, I knew it. I was like, that is so clever. But Amber set that up beautifully, guys. It looked really, really pretty. And she had a wonderful show, it's my understanding. So a working ranch. See, I spotted that and I was like, I see that being something like that. Growing up, we had Arabian horses. And we're talking when I was a teenager, so I'm a bit wiser now. But I could just kind of recognize the scene, and I thought it was so pretty. I loved having horses, y'all. Hey, Sydney, how are you? I absolutely loved having horses. I miss that, but they are a tremendous amount of work, and you have to be able to do that and do all the things. Well, hello, Miss Connie. Connie, how are you, friend? Continuing to go around and add my cedar in. That is what I am doing. Adding in the cedar. Yeah, there were for sure, but you know what? Some sweet memories with that. I had a horse. She was a white Arabian horse, and her name was Electra. And her name really did fit her because, guys, she had an attitude problem. She had an attitude problem. And guys, I'm telling you, if she did not want you to go for a ride that day, you were not, period. She would literally like turn her back, put her tail up, and she's like, not today, not today. But it was a lot of fun. I have a lot of sweet memories with that when I was younger. So, but a tremendous amount of work for sure. Oh gosh. Now she just has a donkey. I got nothing. He is misbehaving in the comments. Mr. Little Luxuries is misbehaving in the comments. Hey, Poinsettia. Hey. Hey, Tiff girl. Hey. How are you? My sweet friend. She's just... yeah. I do. I love horses, y'all. I don't know. My mom liked them too, and so I'm sure that's some of my love for them because she was always about the horses and stuff like that. So that's the reason we had them. Was my mom. My mom loved them. But it was not fun cleaning up the stalls and all the things that comes along with that. But that's what I'm saying. If you're going to have them, you got to be responsible and do all the things that are not so fun too, right? But they are a lot of fun. I might have to go get another cedar pick. I'm just sitting here yipping. I keep on just... I'm doing good, Tiff. I'm doing good, girl. We're on here just chit-chatting all about the things and hanging out. Y'all, Tiff from TMI Gifts is in the house. Y'all know we love some Tiff, so we've got her in here. And we absolutely love her. Some of my stuff I'm using. Okay, shameless plug. I don't care what social medias like it or don't. TMI Gifts, you can use code MISTY, MISTY20, 20% off your orders, tmigifts.com. There's my plug, and I really don't care who likes it or doesn't like it on the platform. So, there we go. She is the sweetest. Let me tell you guys something. You know, we were just talking earlier about my trip to Mississippi a while back and how I got to meet a lot of you last month. Guys, so incredibly sweet. I'm telling you that she is the sweetest young lady. And I do have to go get a cedar pick. Talk amongst yourselves. It's not like I don't have a million of them. Y'all know how I do with supplies. I'm always... Y'all know my supply room is right next door, so...
Hey, I was hoping to get a smooch for you.
He's trying to smooch me, y'all. He missed the chance. He missed the chance. How about that? I'll blow you a smooch. Oh, gosh. I do love that film. My hubby is my best friend. In total transparency, if you don't know, I will tell you now. I got to brag on him for a minute. Without my hubby... Thanks for the follow. Without my hubby, there would absolutely be no Little Luxuries. He does, like, the... high-tech stuff, computer stuff. He is the one that has taught me, encouraged me, and does a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff for me with that. So we are definitely, I always like to call married couples dynamic duos. We really are a dynamic duo, and I love that fella. So I appreciate him so much. Laurel's in the house. Hey, sweet Laurel. How are you, girl? We're designing a winter holiday design. Thank you. So that's what we're doing, and I'm talking 90 miles an hour, and I hadn't even had coffee yet, y'all. You love it. I'm telling you, I'm doing hues of blue. I'll show you the pic in a minute, girl, but we're doing hues of blue in this one, and I really do love blue, and I don't know. I'm not going to say for sure, but this might be kind of like a theme that I'm thinking of for my own home. We have the double doors. You guys have heard me talk about it. And I might do that, seriously, for the outside. And I would like to do like the cedar garland. You guys picture this. The cedar garland around the double doors, right? Put in hues of blue with that. Beautiful bows. Oh, see, I can kind of envision that. I don't know. And then either grapevines or swags for the double doors. Y'all, I could be onto something. You know what it is. Great. Yep. Great husbands help so much in the business. You got that right, sister. I couldn't do it without mine. So I am thankful for him and his shenanigans. If you know him, you know he is silly. He's got the best personality, but my weaknesses are his strengths and vice versa. So we make a good team. So I'm thankful for him. I really am. Hey, Kimberly. How are you, girl? I feel like I hadn't seen you in a while. I know that you went on your trip and had some stuff, but I feel like I haven't seen you in a bit. All right, we got to get this thing, Kathy, sister trip. So I'll be going to the mountains here at the end of this month, which is coming so fast. It's like 2 weeks away. But I go and hang out with my sisters, and that is such a sweet, special time. We do a long weekend, so I'll be doing that. And then, oh boy, while I'm away, when I get back, I have to roll up my sleeves again, because that is the heart of... I thought it was me. I'm in the middle. Oh gosh, guys, I think we're having some internet issues. Aw, in my back. That makes me sad. Dagnabbit. Hey, Kim. I think we did because it told me on the other platform too. That makes me just angry when that happens, y'all. Good grief. Good gracious. No, it's not just you, Claudia, even though you're in the ocean, but I'm back. I seen it come up, and it's my wireless connection. Good grief, y'all. What in the world? What in the world? No, guys, we're back. Thanks, y'all. Good grief. I think it was on my end too, like not a platform problem, honestly, because it came up and just said poor wireless connection. So I think that really is on me. They just ran some fiber, or are in the process of that, so hopefully soon we'll be able to do all that. But, well, I'm back, y'all. We're back. We're back. Thanks for your patience. I appreciate you. I know that's aggravating when that happens. I've been in a life before, and I'm like engrossed in conversation and all the things, and then all of a sudden the person's gone. So, jeez. I wish it would just work. Internet, cooperate with us. So how many of you guys tuned in last week to the Merrymaker Summit that my friend Ashley with Three Little Greenwoods hosted? Did any of you guys tune in and see any of that? Okay, Amanda. Thanks, girl, for hopping in. I appreciate you. Did any of you guys... I know some of my friends were actually designers in there. Miss Claudia was. But have you guys... What'd you think? Wasn't that pretty cool? Did you enjoy that? My mother-in-law's on here. Hello. Hello, Mom Donna. Did any of you watch that? What'd you guys think? I thought it was incredible. That was her first time, guys, organizing and doing that holiday summit. I was like, wow. She needs to pat herself on the back. I thought it was incredible. Yeah. You watched most of it and you loved it, Amber. Yeah. Kimmy and Tim, yeah, I thought it was great. Good. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed it. I really am. I'm hopeful she'll do more in the future. Would you guys like that? Would you like for her to do more in the future? You did, Kim and Susan? Yeah. I would too. I know. That's kind of the weirdest thing too sometimes, is when you've been used to seeing someone in person, like last month in Mississippi, actually doing something like that in person versus virtual, which, you know, it's a lot easier sometimes to do things virtual, clearly, just because of all of the logistics. But when you've done an in-person event, it is totally different than being virtual. So I get that. I definitely get that. I missed it. So busy getting everything ready for the event. Yeah, I know, Kimberly, you had a lot going on, girl. You certainly had a lot going on. But it was wonderful. I was really honored to be one of the designers in that. I was very thankful that she asked me to be a part of that. So, all right. You would love to see more of them. I'll pass that along. To our friend for sure. And they're all going to be at Candy's event coming up, I think this weekend. Actually, it is this weekend. So a lot of them are going to be able to be together. And I said, well, I gotta be honest, I cannot help but be jealous, because it's always fun when we can be together. You know, it's always a lot of fun. So you've already told her. Well, good. You guys should tell her. Tell her that she did an amazing job. Tell Ashley, Three Little Greenwoods, that she did an amazing job, and you want to see more of it, because it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of work for her. I'm confident of that and know that it was, but it was a lot of fun. So we'll see. We'll see if she has anything planned in the future and what it might be. But I'm glad the first one was so successful. It's really cool. You had a 2-day show, then vacation, then another show. Now I'm here in Kentucky for another event. Good gravy. Angelus, thank you. That's kind of cuckoo, but you got a lot going on, girl. But you stay busy, and I'm super proud of you because you put in a lot of work. And I did see Miss Lori at TMI work with your Santa boot that you did the 3D printing on the other time. I don't know, a couple weeks ago, I think is when she was using that, and that was super cool. It's awesome that you can do that kind of stuff. I have told friends, I'm like, listen, I love that you guys do all those things. I don't have that joy in my heart to do that. I'm glad you guys do, because I will support you to no end. But I'm just not the girl that wants to make all the other things. But I love watching you, and I love that you like that creative side of it too. You know what I mean? Not just wreaths or whatever. I've got this thing stuffed plumb full of cedar, y'all. I'm not sorry for it. Not at all. All right. I've got me a good little base right there. A good little base. All right, cool. Quit messing with the ribbon tails. Put that aside. Now, I have lots of other greenery. Now, one of the favorite things for me when I am doing something that's kind of like a winter theme, hey Clara, a winter theme wreath, is I like to add in tons of greenery. Y'all even see me do that with Merrymakers if you were a part of that. I love when you can add in different types of greenery into anything. I love the textures. I love the look. Just in general, that is my favorite thing. You can see how full this is and how beautiful. Honestly, if somebody was like super classic, simple, like the basic person, which by the way, there are people out there that want that, and that is fine. Yeah, leave that alone and just have like a simple greenery wreath. I'm going to add a lot more to this and do a lot more with it than that, but you guys could totally stop if you wanted to. I got the order from it, which is, aw, awesome. Well, good. I had a couple of y'all. Well, that's awesome, Kimberly. I'm so glad. They're super cute. They are super cute, that's for sure. All right, I'm going to add in just a few more textures with this. I don't know that I want that one. Decisions. I want this one. I know y'all see it all the time, but I warned you that it's my favorite, and I'm not sorry for it. Hey, Janie girl, how are you? How are you? We're hanging out, we're chit-chatting, and we're making, for those of you just popping in, we are making a holiday, I'm going to say it could be Christmas / winter wreath, and that is what we are working on today. So I'm excited about it. And it's really hard when I'm working with a ring light to show you all these greens come through, but you printed a new style. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Printed a new style found before, but I will show it off when awesome. You can show it off, girl. That is so cool how you guys are able to do that. This grapevine is an 18-inch grapevine, Miss Janie. It's a bigger one, and I did that on purpose. I did look, and of course it could be scaled down. I did look at a 14, but then in my vision, I knew that I have a lot of stuff going in this, a lot of greeneries, a lot of different things. And I said, you know what? I better bump that up to an 18, because look how big and how, I mean, that's just cedar. Y'all, I got a lot in there. So I went ahead and went with my gut and said I better do an 18. But if you wanted to scale it down and have it smaller, you certainly could. So that is always a possibility for you to do. Do you guys see right in this area right here? Look how that lighter shade pops. And wait till we get that blueberry pick in there that I showed y'all. I cannot wait. Oh, it's gonna be pretty. I'm telling y'all, just be ready. Thank you, Kimberly. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. I did a swag last year. I did a swag and on a teardrop, and it had the blue in it, and people really did love that. It was more after Christmas that they wanted that, but they did end up loving it. I'm gonna put in one more piece of cedar, y'all. See a spot. You might not be able to see it, but I can see it standing on top of this grapevine. So, are y'all having good weather? I know I talked about mine, but how about you guys? Are you having fall temperatures, or And guys, if you're in Texas, you might as well just stop. Texas or Florida, I already know it is not fall. Friends, I am sorry. I know that it is not. But how's you guys' weather? Somebody said they were getting ready in the northern state to turn their heat on. I was like, whoa. Oh, we are not ready for that. We're one of those households where we hold off as long as possible before we put the heat on. I don't know about you guys, but it's nice today. Icy roads. You guys have to remember our friend Angel is in Canada. So beautiful in Kentucky. Loving it. Maryland was cold when you left. I bet, Kimberly. Yeah. Beautiful fall weather here. Oh, Laurel, you are having fall weather. I wondered about that. You know, in Florida. I wondered about it. Hey, Nancy. Hey, girl. Yeah. Girl, in Canada, I bet your heat is on. You turn your heat on in the morning. Do you really, Kim? All right, girl. See, we're one of those households that will hold out. Like, thank you guys, to the very end. We're like, no, we're not cutting the heat on yet. No, we're not cutting. And then we're like this. You know what I mean? And under blankets. But we're just one of those houses that try to hold out. I don't know why. We just do. But it always makes me laugh. I'm like, why in the world are we doing that? It's pretty out. Just 60. A little chill. All right. I can see that. That's actually pretty. I love that. Pretty great. In New York, and just turn the heat on. Yeah, see, I think about my northern friends. I would probably have to have the heat on too. Because you guys are certainly much cooler than we are. But I'm going to tell you, this right here is my kind of weather. Here in North Carolina, this is where it's at, y'all. This is the porch sitting weather that I talk to you about all the time. This is it, friends. So, 63 this morning in the house. Just might have to put the heat on. Golly, Polly, yeah, that's cold. He's frugal. And my hubby said, because he's frugal. Well, it's okay. It's okay. It's better to be that than the opposite. So, my hubby likes to wait as long as he can. Nancy, you just seen mine likes to wait too. Caitlin said the fall weather here and the heat is on since at night it's been in the 30s. Yeah, for sure, girl. Loving sitting on my deck. Hey, Yashir, that deck is beautiful. Perfect weather. Fighting, turning on the heat. Yeah, I get that, guys. We really do. We try our best to just hold out for as long as. Plus, when you first cut the heat on the first time, it does something to like our sinuses and stuff. I don't know about you guys, but it's nice in Georgia, Susan. Yeah. Pretty, pretty. All right. Added some of that. I got a bunch, but you know what? I'm going to really start to concentrate on our other picks. Okay? We're going to start adding some of the blueberries in here. Hey, Jen Jen, I'm glad you're just stopping in. I am glad you're here. I'm glad to see your name pop up, friend. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good day. You have fibromyalgia? Yes, Nancy, for sure. That is tough. Thank you. That is really tough when you have fibromyalgia and some of those health issues. The cold weather is tough. I know even arthritis. I have some of that. And guys, it's hard. It hurts. I mean, it hurts your joints. Ooh-wee. All right, I got to show you this. Look at that. Can you guys see that? Look at the different greens in here. We went from dark to kind of a little bit of snokiest. We've got the glitter on here. Ooh, I love it, y'all. I don't know about you guys, but this is speaking to me. I'm just going to tell you right now. I really like it a lot. You love it too? Yes, Angela says yes. A whopping 86 degrees here, Janie. I knew you would be sizzling, girl. I knew it, but it's still a beautiful place to be. But Miss Janie doesn't really get fall, so that's okay. I'll send you some pictures. I'll share some pictures of our beautiful fall weather, and then when I'm in the mountains at the end of the month, I'll share with you too so that you can experience and see. How's that? How's that? Yeah, I'm liking all the different greens too, guys. I think this is turning out really pretty. Really pretty. I like it. I know. But you know, my favorite time, I said this, I think the last time that we were all together, I love being in Florida in December. December, January time. Because it's still beautiful. For me, it's still plenty warm and all the things. So I enjoyed that a whole lot. Well, hello, Brandy. How are you? Speaking of beautiful places, our friend Brandy has just beautiful area that she lives in, and sometimes she'll share photos and stuff with us, and it's just breathtaking where she is. I was on a this past weekend. I went out on our property, and the leaves are starting to change. Actually, a lot of the leaves are falling off, but they're starting to change. And so I was able to video with some friends and chit chat and show them some of our trails. But this is the time of year I love being back there walking around. Maybe you will. Maybe you will see some fall weather this weekend. Here's hoping. Here's hoping you might. All right, y'all, I will itch like crazy. I don't know about you guys, but if I'm messing with glitter, flocking, or anything like that, does it make you guys itch? Because it certainly does me. Just telling you, it certainly does me. Now, guys, let me show you something. This is the pick I'm using. Okay, do you guys see that? This is the pick that we're working with. I have taken it apart because you guys know, here's a pearl for you. I like taking all of my picks apart and spreading them throughout the wreath where I want them to be. But this was hard to take apart. So I have some that I've taken apart and just set aside already because I didn't want you guys to see me struggle like that. It is TMI Gifts, and you can use code MISTY, MISTY20 for 20% off your order. A lot of the things I'm using, I'm going to be putting in maybe some of these pine picks too. Love these. These come apart easily, guys. Love them. And they're flocked. We'll see. I got so much going on. We'll have to see what I got room for. Because I have loaded this thing down. Which was the plan. I'm not sorry for it. I wanted it to be loaded down. So, not at all sorry for doing that. It was the plan all along. Thank you, Jessie. You love that pick. I wish I'd have got more. I know, Leslie. It seriously caught my eye immediately. And then I ended up seeing it later. It wasn't while I was in Mississippi. I seen it on the site and it was back. And I was like, oh, I love it. Seriously, I love it. So, it's one of those that I'm like, that's a good one. All right. I do have to make, Connie, if you're still in here, go listen. I do still have to make my black and gold. So I'll be doing that soon. And I still have to make the light bulb, the Christmas bulb swag I talked to you guys about. Slowly but surely, though, we're getting there because this was one on the list that I desperately wanted to make. So that is one down that I'm getting done. Okay, Nancy, catch you soon. Thanks so much for popping in. Don't work too hard now. Some people are having to go back to work, so y'all don't work too hard. You'll be 45 tomorrow. Well, happy birthday, girl. Join the club. I am 45 for a little bit longer. My birthday is in December, so I only get to say that for a little bit longer now. But happy early birthday to you. That's awesome. All right, let's start putting in some of the blueberry picks. This is really where we're going to start to see these hues of blue pop through, and I am here for it. So, yeah, happy early birthday, Kimberly. That is awesome, girl. I would sing, but you would not want that. You would not want that. Yes, yes to all of that. Holy moly, guys. Look. Can you see this? Can you see what's happening here? I am about that, y'all. The vision is coming to life. I just got to tell you. This is what I wanted. Awesome. That'll be great. Thank you, Janie. I appreciate that. Thanks, Angela. Thank you, thank you. I knew this was going to be pretty. Thanks, Kaylin. I appreciate you, girl. I appreciate that. This seriously might be the theme this year outside. You ever make something you're like, I love that so much. I want it on my house. It could be, friends. It could be. So, I do too, Timmy. See, it's those different textures. Yes, Amber, thank you. For me too, it's just those different textures. I'm just telling y'all, I'm about it. I'm about it. And I also like when you, thanks Tammy, when you bring something that you've been thinking about, when you actually do it and it did turn out the way that you had wanted it to. I always love that. Now look, on that pick, the blueberry sizes are bigger. So there's some that's smaller and some that's larger, which there again, I love too. You do too, right? Yes, Rose, I like the blueberries too. And look, they look like they got little ice on them. It's like little ice touched is what I'll say. I think that's really pretty. Really pretty. What? I can't see what he put on there. Lord love a duck. There's no telling what my hubby has said in there, but oh gosh. Y'all keep them straight for me. Y'all help me. Oh. Story of my life. We only got so many doors here. He'll be all right. Y'all know what? I'll make the doors beautiful. Don't worry about it. It'll be looking good. And then you'll be like, oh, look how pretty the house looks. That's what's going to happen. Y'all better help me with that. My friends in here, tell him. We'll make it work. Story of my life. I don't even know what he originally said. No telling. Anyway, he really, I mean, he says stuff, but I just decorate. He deals with it. He knows I love it, and so he loves it too. He tells me it's pretty. Oh gosh. Happy wife. Happy wife. Oh. I try to ask for input sometimes on things I'm designing for the house. I'm like, hey honey, you know, do you like this? And he just gives me this look and he says, well, whatever you make will be fine. It'll be pretty. So see, that is permission, right? Ladies in the chat, that is permission for me just to be able to make and design and do. Don't y'all think so? That's what Vinny always says. Oh, sign saying this could be your friend. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, mercy. No, he pretty much, I just decorate. The fella puts up with it. I have glitter trails all over the house. I mean, no matter how much I clean and sweep and do, let's just be real, as wreath makers, and this is my career. Hey, Maribel. So with me doing this for my career as a living, it's just going to happen, right? It doesn't matter how clean of a house you keep. You've got the stuff everywhere. So I got to give him credit. He puts up with it. I thought about bringing a lightweight door to my shows and putting a showstopper on it. Yes, Kimberly. All right. Here's a pearl tip. I used to do shows. I used to do juried shows, which means that was lots of foot traffic. You had to be selected to be in the show, and you had to pay to be in the show. All right, those were the shows that I did. And with that being said, putting a door up and displaying a wreath, or better yet, let's say somebody is walking around in your booth and they like a wreath, to say, hey, let me put this on a door for you so you can get a visual. Game changer, guys. Customers love that. It makes your booth set up beautiful, and they really like it. It's very welcoming to them, and they get a visual of how that would look on a door. I think that's a fantastic idea, Kimberly. 100% support that. Yes, girl, do it. Yes, girl, do it. That's how most of yours are. Yeah, absolutely. You should do that. Yeah, pearl coming. Pearl tip. Oh, I can't help it. I can't help it. All right, we're almost going to be done with the berries. I've got a couple more, and then we got a lot more to go in here. Yeah, look for a lightweight door. And Kimberly, keep in mind something else. And guys, something you can do to look for is look at like your we have like Habitat for Humanity here, or the thrift stores or something like that have the old doors. You don't have to go out and spend a ton to have a door. Look for something like that. I really encourage you to do so. Yeah, I think you should do that. And you can normally find one that's reasonably priced. All right. Oh man, y'all, I need another blueberry. I'm gonna have to tear this thing apart. Okay, I'm gonna show you something because I want you to see this. These are old garden gloves, okay? And when I'm working with something that is gonna be as hard, you're getting ready to see me work on this pick. I put on old garden gloves because it hurts my hands, guys. This pick right here is not one that I can easily take apart. It has got some glue or something holding this in. So I literally have to kind of separate the branches, which you're seeing me do. But guys, I'm gonna have to give this a tug. And when I mean a tug to get that out. It will come out, but you just really got to be mindful that you're going to have to pull that pick. So, Rosie Posey, my sweet friend. How are you, girl? I loved catching you today. I feel like I hadn't seen you in a month of Sundays, girl. It's always good to see you. So good to see you. I'm glad I could catch you today. We're making a blue-inspired Christmas/winter design. And you just seen me tear apart a blueberry pick. I literally have glue strings. Look, I got a twirl. I have glue strings wrapped all the way around me like cobwebs. Can't make it up. That's what it feels like, is a cobweb. Anyway, I just tore that apart. So if you do have that pick, be prepared, friends. What I'm trying to tell you is you're going to have to put some muscle into tearing that apart. So you're not a seller, but you love to create. You're running out of doors, walls, and storage. Yes, Susan, it happens. Listen, friends in here, whether you are a business or not, Susan, that happens to the best of us. Hey, Lisa B. That happens to the best of us. We run out of spots too. And there's so many things I want to design or put up, and I don't have the room for it either. So, thank you very much. I appreciate that. So, anyway. All right, bye, Kimberly. See you, girl. See ya. Yeah. I'm going to put one right over here. Now, if it's hidden too much, I'll add a steel pick to it. I don't think it will be, though. I want it to just hang out right there, just so you can see that. Right in there. Ooh, 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 ooh. Happy dance. Happy dance. This is speaking to my heart, y'all. I don't know if you can tell, but I am loving this one. I've got to be, thanks, Jen. I am too, y'all. I've got to be honest with you. I am feeling this. I really am. It is pretty. All right. Do I want, yep, I want one right in there. It's just one of those that's coming together for me. It's coming together for me. All right. Gosh. It is loaded down with blueberries, but I'm here for it because that's part of it. You know what? I think I need one more blueberry pick. Oh gosh, y'all. Oh, let's see if I can just get this one out easily. Yes, I did it. Woohoo! All right, one more blueberry pick, and then I do got to calm down on the blueberries, y'all. Got to calm down. Yep. Perfect. I might put these in just because it'll be that lighter shade of green. And I have them already. Thank you, Brandy. I've got to be honest, y'all. I'm feeling this one. I really do like it, friends. And I could have actually seriously hit the nail on the head with what my theme will be this year outside, really, all jokes aside. Sometimes you make something and you just know you want that for your house. So this might be it. And I tend to love blue. I tend to love blue anyway. Yes, I lowered my table, and yes, I still have to stand on my tiptoes. It happens. All right, let me step back. Let me step back and look. I'm looking where I want a tinge of this green. I see it. Okay. I'm going to hold this up. We've got more to go in here, but let me go ahead and show you what we've got so far. Let me get some of these glue strings off, and I'll show you. You know, when it listed, it's going to be gone. I know. Uh-oh, we got a puzzle piece, friends. Uh-oh, unable to verify. Hang tight, y'all. Uh-oh. We might get kicked off here. Whew, third time's a charm. But with this, guys, look. Oh, it's gorgeous. And guys, the camera really isn't doing this justice. It is a pretty one. It really is, y'all. Do you guys realize I never did list my Santa boot? If you know, you know. I didn't list that. Still. Oh, gosh. Thank you, Amber. Thanks, everybody. Hey, Courtney. Hey, girl. We are making a Christmas winter design. We're doing hues of blue for those of you that are just coming in. And I am feeling this one. It is speaking to my heart, y'all. All right. As much as I detest, y'all heard me, judge me if you want, these pine cones, I want to look and see what one looks like in here. I may love it, I may not. But let me just see what I think about this. Oh gosh, of course it works. It does work. For those of you who don't know, fun fact, and we're all different, I don't like pine cones. I really don't like pine cones for lots of reasons, but I don't like them. But in designs, sometimes they work, and I know lots of people love them, so I'm not hating on you, don't hate on me. I just don't like them. But in this design, I do have to agree that it definitely works. Yes, Rosie Posey, honey, 100%. You're right. It does. It does something for it, and it's very pretty. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it first here. It's very pretty. So, hey, pretty little hang-ups. Hey, Terry. Hey, guys. Hey, Courtney girl. I see you over there now. But, yeah, the pine cones are working. They're working. Y'all can pick on me later. But it does, and they're kind of that snow-kissed pine cone. So it does work perfect for this winter design. It certainly does. The thing is, and this is funny with a grapevine, once you get things so packed, all right, it's hard to find a spot to get your pine cones and stuff into sometimes because you've packed it. You love this design. Oh, thank you guys. Angela, I know you and your pine cones. My pine cone loving friends are happy. I get it. And they do have a place in designs. I do know, but just me personally, I typically don't do a whole lot with them. Jeez. I do want these apart though. I don't want them together. You guys know you can do that, right? When something, here's the pearl for you. When your picks are together and you don't want them to be, untwist them, and your one pine cone pick becomes two. So, fun fact, you can do that. Okay. come down now to the bottom and add one. I'll add a few more in here. And the thing about it, this is a good size pine cone. It doesn't take a lot of them to make a statement, okay? It really doesn't. And I'll hold this up to the camera so that you can see them a little bit better. But this is pretty. The pine cones are a bonus. They are a bonus, friends. Oh gosh, I gotta get these pine cones out though of this pick. Oh, you know what? I threw away pine cones. Y'all remember? Oops. Let me just use these. Thanks, Courtney. I think it's beautiful too, girl. I said this honestly might seal the deal, and it might be, hey Sally, my inspiration for my own home this year outside on the porch, because I like to do designs on the porch. We don't have littles or anything, so we don't have to do the fun, festive, whimsical. It might be my Christmas winter kind of theme. Just saying, girl. I might have found it. So, Brandy, yes, girl, I had to dig out the tray. Y'all seen that? It was right on the top of my little, I had to dig the pine cones out. And I tossed, y'all. That's what I get. Oh, Lord, y'all. I like they pulled the brand. Yes, I agree, Court. I definitely agree with that too, girl. I think that it was needed. As much as I don't like them, I think that it's a great touch. I'm laughing at myself. Hey, that wreath maker Misty, she takes things out of the trash. Why, yes, I did, friends. I had thrown them away and remembered I needed them now. Monica, let me show you this. Look at this pic. This is from TMIGifts.com. By the way, code MISTY20, MISTY20 saves you 20%. Look at this Christmas pic, y'all. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. For Christmas and winter. Y'all, I have this one sign. Now, this sign came from Pre-Grade, but look. Y'all see where I'm going with this? Y'all see that? I'm just saying. It could happen. Y'all can see the blueberries again. But see, there's another design that I say, hey, I want to do. So I better just calm it down. Yeah, Misty20, MISTY20 for 20% off. But yeah, thank you, Monica. I appreciate that. You're sneaking in to say hi. I won't say a word. Stacy, shh. Your secret's safe with me. My friend Stacy's at work, so she's sneaking in. We're going to have a name instead of your name. We'll have to have a work name for you. All right, y'all, I'm going to have to cut this pine pick down and just get over it. I might have to put a steel pick on it to make it work. But, yeah, I need a steel pick. Y'all just going to have to bear with me today. I'm getting my steel pick machine out. It's going down, y'all. It's going down. See, my stem is too short. So, I'm going to add a steel pick to this. And now, we have a long pick. Let me see where I want to put this. Let me be strategic in my placement. I'm glad you guys are liking this. And thank you for hanging out with me today. At my new time. Did you guys like this time? I do need to hear back from you. I really do need to hear back from you. Were you liking this time frame a little bit better? 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. I just want to hear from you. If that's a better time of day. You know, normally we're on here and it's 3 o'clock. So what do you guys think about that? Give me your thoughts, your feedback, please. Oh, thanks, Stacy. I appreciate that, girl. Thank you very much. And if you don't have a preference, I'll just pick what I want. But, all right, I do like those pine cones. That worked out good. All right, let's move on to another pick. I've got so much that I wanted to incorporate in here. I'm going to try. Oh, thank you, Vaughn. I appreciate that, girl. I want to see if I want to use this or not. I may or may not. I'm going to look and see if it's too glamorous. You're okay either way. Thanks, Amber. So Amber's the only one. Come on, y'all. Do you like this time or not? Mm-hmm. Okay. I want that just to peek out. Can you guys see that? I don't think the camera's going to do this justice, but I want to show you. Look right here. That just peeks out, and I'm going to add it to the border all the way around. This is also from TMI Gifts. Guys, it's gorgeous. It's that locust. Oh, and it's like that smoke blue color. Thank you. Look at this. That is speaking to me too. Is that not so pretty? Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Hey, Amy girl, how are you? Thanks for being on here. We are making a, just for those of you coming in, we are making a Christmas winter design. And it is turning out to be really beautiful. It might be one of my favorite designs of the year so far. I might have to add still pics to some of this too, but we'll see. We'll see how I end up doing with it. And I just want a little bit of this to peek out. Just a little bit of it to peek out of this design. Thank you, Jessie. I'm doing good, Amy. I'm doing really good. We've been hanging out, designing, talking about all kinds of things. Okay, here's another question. Here's another question. You like this shimmer peeking out? I do too, Susan. Hey, Shirley. Question. In your house, no right or wrong, guys, do you like colored Christmas lights or white Christmas lights? What is your go-to? Colored Christmas lights or white Christmas lights? For me, now remember, y'all, we do not have children, right? But for me, we do white Christmas lights, okay? We used to have a tree that we could do back or forth. We had like a remote, and you could make it colored lights, white lights, or whatever you wanted to do. And so we would switch back and forth. But I gave that one away to somebody who had little kiddos. But we do white lights. What do you guys do? Colored lights, white lights, white lights, white lights, white lights, white lights, white lights. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Stacy girl. Right now, you're the only one with colored lights in there. Hey, Jessica. Hey, girl. Get in here. How are you? We're making a Christmas, holiday, winter grapevine. So, you have one tree of each. You like white. Yes. And now listen, I think they're both beautiful. I really do. But with our decor here, white lights just works better. I think they're both so pretty. So, absolutely. I was just curious what you guys do. All right. I'm working hard for this wreath. Uh-oh. Jessie says color too. So, we got to mix in here. Light. Lights, lights. Jessica just says lights, lights. Yes, girl. It is pretty. And y'all, I absolutely love the glow of a Christmas tree in a room that is dark. I just love that. There is nothing, that is one of my favorite parts about Christmas decor. It's just sitting in the living room and just the Christmas tree lights. I love that. Both white on your big tree, color with the kids. Yeah, Barbara, that works awesome. Absolutely. My favorite colors are Christmas. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Same for you, Angela. Y'all, there's something magical about that. I'm just going to tell you. I love it. It's the coziest feeling. So, I really, really, really enjoy that. Alright, y'all. I'm trying to get underneath stuff because I have got this grapevine. When I tell y'all, But this grapevine is packed. The grapevine is packed. It really is. I'll hold this up in a minute and you guys will see what we got going on. Have 2 shirts with that saying, yeah, that's cute. And it's true, isn't it? It really is true, Jessie. I love the Christmas lights too. You love sitting with the Christmas lights on? I do too, Timmy. It's one of my favorite things. You 100% agree, Stacy. There's times that I'll be in the middle of a show and turn the TV off just to look at the same. Don't even have to have the TV on, y'all. I absolutely love that. You like white, but your husband likes color lights. We compromise. The entry has color lights and the dining room has... Hey, that works, girl. That actually works perfect. That's the best of both worlds, isn't it? Best of both worlds. Yeah, I just love Christmas lights. And I'm one of those folks that I love to drive around and look at them. We have a couple of houses here near us, and they do the whole Christmas set to music. You guys know about that? Like when they do all the big Christmas light displays, and it's set to different Christmas songs. They do that, and I love that. We like to go and listen to that and watch that. But you have to go early, because otherwise the traffic is awful. And the one house, it is in a very busy like neighborhood, like popular with houses. And I've always thought, I wonder what the neighbors think about that. I bet they cannot like that time of year. I need one more stem up there. Yep, I absolutely love this. I absolutely love this. This is a good, I'm going to say for my border on this, I like it. All right. I see where it needs to go. You have a Griswold Christmas house getting all, girl, now we do too. We have one that puts out like, and I'm not kidding, the car, like the station wagon thing, like the one in the movie, and it's Clark W. Griswold's out there as like a mannequin. They have Cousin Eddie out there, like, you know, with the RV hose and stuff. You know, the popular saying, I can't say it on here, but when he's cleaning out the RV stuff, and they set up the house. They set up the house like that, and it is hilarious. It's awesome, though. It's a lot of fun. Oh, good googly. Oh, y'all. Oh, my word. I want you to look. Can y'all see that? Guys, hello. I do love it. I do love it. I've been thinking about this design and thinking about it. So let me see one more thing, and I'm going to decide if this is going to take away from it or not, and go from there. Let me just experiment for a minute. So bear with me while I figure out whether or not I'm going to use this or not. It may work, it may not, but I want to see for myself. Heck. Yep, it's happening. I'm putting that in there. Y'all, I'm putting that in there. Do you see it? It's a yes from me. And then I'll be done. I like it a lot. It's perfect. Oh, thank you. You installed the Goody lights outside, so I get lights in color. Oh, that is awesome, Stacy. I'm a meteorologist. 90% chance a matching pair will be on my front door this year. You could be right. I do like it. Now, I'm not going to lie, y'all. You can tell when I really like a design that I've made. And I do like this one. I'm just going to be real with you. It is kind of speaking to my heart a bit. That's making me laugh. Yes, I do like it, honey. So it might be our theme this year with some cedar garland. Just picture it. Some cedar garland and stuff. I'm just saying it might be. Yes, everybody. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, this one's speaking to my heart. This one is speaking to my heart, friends. I don't know if you can tell, but I do like it. Hey, how are you? Thanks for being in here. We're making a Christmas winter design together. That is what we are working on. This spring I will be teaching a wreathing class. So nervous. What? What? Are you really? Oh my word. That is awesome. I'm so proud of you. Don't be nervous. Girl, you got this. Misty, you haven't seen my sleeve tattoo. My left arm is covered in Disney characters and colors. Is it really? That's cool. Ooh, how long did it take to get all that done? Just curious. Tell me, girl, how long did it take? My nephew, once he moved out of the house, because that was his parents' rules, he always said, oh, I want a tattoo, you know, it's Aunt Misty. I was like, you know, you got to listen to your parents, you know, as far as being respectful and obeying the rules. Well, now he's a grown man, moved out, got his own place. Yo, he has tattooed it up, and he has to go in different sessions to get them done. So how long does it take, Jessie, for you to get that artwork done, girl? It's beautiful. I don't have any tattoos, but I think it's pretty artwork. I don't like painting needles. Oh, thank you, Timmy. I appreciate that. I'm really liking it, girl. I gotta be honest. I do. I like it a lot. I am liking this one. Add this around, and I'll hold it up so you guys can see it and give me your final thoughts, and let me know what you think, how it turned out. 6 months, I bet. Yeah, that's how it was with him. They had all kinds of different sessions that he'll go in for, and he sits hours at a time. He's really stoic. I'm like, woo, Lord, I don't know if I can do it. But it's nice. I mean, the artwork is amazing. I'm always like mesmerized by that. People that can actually draw like that. You know what I mean? Like that is some skill. Y'all, that is some skill. Sure, I do like it. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Y'all know that I'm liking it if it maybe do. Happy dance, y'all. Tell me I'm not the only one. Do y'all ever have a design and you do the happy dance when you make it come to life? I can't be alone in that, friends. I'll have one come over to the side. I need another one right there. One more. Right in there. Then I'm going to hold it up and you guys can tell me what you think. You're a newbie. You've been searching TikTok for wreath inspiration and it took me to your life. Well, hello, Maria. Thank you for being here. Since you're new, my name is Misty. I'm the owner and designer of Little Luxuries, and this is my career. I have been a full-time wreath maker since November of 2022, and I absolutely love it. I used to be in dentistry for over 22 years, and I traded in floss for florals, and I've never looked back. Best decision ever. You're in a great community. Lots of supportive people here and lots of wonderful creatives, wonderful wreath makers. You'll learn so much, so welcome. Also, shameless plug, I do have a membership group, and it teaches designs, business, all the things, and it's called the Pearl Circle. It's 15 cookies a month, and anybody is welcome to join. But I'm glad that you're here on my live. I go live on Thursdays, and we're experimenting with times I think I like this time. We'll see how it goes, but today I was live at 1:30 Eastern Standard Time, but I'm live on Thursdays. It's very nice to meet you. All right, you are welcome. We're almost done, and I'm gonna hold it up close, and you guys tell me what you think. I'm just putting in these last little accents and seeing where I need them. I need them in a couple more places, but we're almost there, friends. We are almost there. And as a little tip, if you will step back from your design, or better yet, when you're done, if you'll take a picture, that is a great way to see where you need to add things, where there might be a hole in your grapevine or your design. Okie dokie. That might be the chef's kiss, guys. Okay, fluff these bow loops. Teach your customers to fluff their bow loops, right? I like this one a lot. See one spot, and guys, we had so much greenery we did not use, just FYI. I know that's hard to believe, but there's so much greenery I decided not to use because we could fill this thing up. We could keep going for days, but we really, I don't think, need to at this point. So I will stop. We had to have something on the end right there. That's what I'm filling in. Just so you know, right on the end, you get this. All right. Thank you, guys. I see that love in the comment section. Thank you very much. All right, friends. Let me step back. And if I feel pretty pleased, I'm going to hold it up to the camera and you guys give me your final thoughts. One more little spot, y'all. And then really, we're done. And then we're done. I just need that to match a little bit there. Okay, guys, what are we thinking? Do we love it? Does this scream Christmas / winter? What are your final thoughts on the design? How did we do? How did we do? Turn out pretty? You guys like that? Yeah? I think I love it. I think I love it. Beautiful design. Yes, sir.
I think it's missing something.
It is? Y'all.
Could you put like 3 more pieces of greenery in there?
3 more pieces. I could add. I mean, I could continue to add greenery, but I really do love this. I think this piece turned out really beautiful, guys. I will go in and tweak this. I will go in and add just a few little things. I will follow my own advice. The pearl that I gave you about stepping back, taking a picture, looking at it and figuring out where I need to add things, I will certainly do that. But it has been awesome to hang out with all of you today. I appreciate you working with me with the time adjustment as I try to navigate when I'm going to go live on Thursdays. Final reminders, a lot of these products are from TMIGifts.com, and you can use code MISTY, MISTY20 for 20% off all of your orders from TMI Gifts. So certainly do that. Also, those of you who are looking for a community to learn, grow, business, or just design, or if you're doing this as a hobby and want a group of creatives, I do have the Pearl Circle. It's 15 cookies a month. The doors are open. You are welcome. We're a great community over there. If you have questions, I'm happy to answer them. You can send me a message for sure about that. It is on my website. There is a link, FB. You see the link there if you're interested. That is to my Pearl Circle membership. Otherwise, over here on TikTok, if you click on my picture, there's a way to get to that as well, and we would love to have you. All right. Guys, happy Thursday. We're almost to the weekend, and I'll see you guys again soon. I'm going to go ahead and tell Facebook goodbye.